Yeah, so one of the many struggles that we probably have experienced throughout our life is, applying for government assistance, whether it be GR, being on the county, applying for ABT, Section 8, or, for example, most recently, my mom's challenges with getting on Social Security. I have a few rules to where I think people should follow. Rule number one, you know, get a lawyer, maybe, but if you feel that you're not able to afford one and people aren't representing you because we did have challenges with that, then that's okay. But so represent yourself and be an advocate for yourself. Rule number two, if one of your older relatives, such as me, and an example for my mom, is applying for that, be sure to help them walk through that process because it is really complicated, and you just have to make sure that you're there to support them. Rule number three, you know, make sure that they're prepared for the hearings, just so they're ready to go through the process. For example, I literally coach my mom to get ready for those hearings, and she has a mobile disability, and during the time I was questioning her, I was just I told her, like, just express how the challenges through your day that is related to your disability. That's all you focus on. Over the years, she would say, we would be practicing, and she would say, "Oh, this is how it makes me feel," and I would have to tell her, unfortunately, the judge administering your Social Security hearing doesn't care about how you're feeling, especially if it's not related to why you're applying to Social Security. Um, and then next is, rule number four. It's going to be, just making sure that your doctor or any of the facilities, that you go to is submitting their paperwork on time. We had challenges to where, we found out that one of my mom's doctors was not answering the Social Security Administration, which is why it led to a delay in her getting, her benefits. Of course, that wasn't the whole reason for the 6 years it took her to get approved, but you know, that really taught us to make sure that we're crossing our T's and dotting our I's. And then, of course, rule number five, and this is not in no particular order. Rule number five is really going to be to, just be patient. I know it's really discouraging, especially, when you're applying for these programs, that you keep being denied over and over again. But, just know that, you will, get to that result because, in the end, people need income, people need assistance. Don't be ashamed of it. Just because people don't work doesn't mean that they're not valued. And just because you don't work doesn't mean that you can't bring meaning to people's lives. So just stay strong out there and, yeah, just do your thing.